here back at you. Today's the 18th, a day after I got back from court, and nevertheless, I'm really blessed to be home. You know, I want to let you guys know all those things, all those seemingly routine, even sometimes mundane things that we take for granted. You never know how precious and how special those things are. And I mean the simplest things that are given, like being at home, sleeping in your own bed, um, eating your own food, taking a shower when you want, how you want, you know, taking a bath, um, leaving and coming back when you want. Not having the anxiety, not having the fears, not having nightmares. And sometimes I wonder if the nightmares are really worse than waking hours, you know, because of all that I've been through. But I'm just really glad that for now, you know, I'm here, and it's a long process still. Uh, I don't know what's ahead of me. They're making it as difficult as possible, but I'm staying strong and I'm really praying every day. I've learned that when things got a little lighter, I would not pray as much, and I learned that that is not good. The reason I wouldn't pray as much is I would slack off. That's what I would do, honestly. I mean, I just want to be honest with you guys. I would slack off, and I'm I have learned not to slack off on my praying, on the energy that I put out there. The energy that you put out and the energy that comes back to you is very real, and I cannot stress that enough. I really want to drive it home. And it's a process. For those who know, they know. For those who don't, if you care to learn, you might want to, because it's a way of life. Faith is energy. Some people might think, they don't know how to word it, some people might think that God is the placebo effect. Um, Not necessarily, but your faith is what drives the energy that you put out and the energy that comes back into you. That's so important. It's taken a lot of adversity, experience, good things, bad things, everything together in a combination for me, and sometimes snowballing for me to learn these things, you know. Um, but I have learned them, and I still have a long ways to go. Uh, Wisdom comes with experience. Your experiences should always be bought. Never think that experience and wisdom and being able to call it right comes free. And by that, I put that figuratively. It never comes free. It comes through a lot of suffering and pain, but not just it can be, but it is so good down the line, because it's what makes you stronger. Being sheltered and having a smooth life doesn't make you strong. People giving you advice doesn't make you strong. It's what you go through on your journey. It's how you walk it, and how you get through it, and how you come out of it, and then go back in and come back out, and go back in and come back out. That's what strengthens you. And it's common knowledge, but people don't really realize the extent of it. And with that, I'm trying to spend every day not letting myself get as stressed out. Everybody else is stressing me out, so I tell myself, why should I let myself get as stressed out? I do have so much anxiety. So I try to keep as healthy as I can. And that's very big. Emotionally, psychologically, and physically healthy actually comes from how you treat yourself physically. And today I've been running around a lot, running errands, but I drink only water all day, every day. I should be taking this around with me. This is my new discovery, not water. but alkaline water, and the discovery is that I found 9.5 at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's didn't used to carry alkaline water, and I haven't shopped there in about 4 or 5 years since I lived in Santa Monica. But, and if my camera would stop its bratty behavior and focus, then I can show you 9.5. Anyways, the glare also. So if you have a Trader Joe's near you, hit Trader Joe's, get your alkaline 9.5 because it's the best water. This also has electrolytes. So I have been getting alkaline water. I've been getting Essence Orchid water at Sprouts and Whole Foods. And then just 2 days ago, without looking for it, and I've discovered that when you don't look for something that you want, that's when you find it. So I found this by accident. The manager showed it to me because I asked, by the way, do you guys sell alkaline water? And he told me, yeah, of course we do. And I was surprised. The only thing about this is this is the largest size it comes in. It does not come in the gallons. So for someone like me, where I have a water cooler, it actually gives me ice cold water and boiling, like 3rd-degree burns water. And that's what I want because I drink a lot of hot water. For me, having to go through pouring about 10 of these in there to fill it up is a different story. It's labor intensive, or maybe I'm just lazy. I don't know. But I do drink only alkaline water. But if I'm somewhere and they don't have alkaline, of course, which is kind of uncommon, and so they wouldn't, I'll just drink whatever's available because I'm not drinking that much of it. And I'm not a big coffee drinker. I use coffee for medicinal purposes and treats. Yes, I drink straight black coffee with some turmeric and organic cinnamon. Organic turmeric and organic cinnamon makes the coffee so much more delicious. And if you haven't tried it, you should. I don't drink instant coffee. I drink Timon's Fusion Coffee. I found this without looking for it about a year ago at Whole Foods as well. They don't really sell this in a lot of places. It's really difficult to find. I'm glad I did. This one is dark. I also bought the light version, and I bought it because the first thing that caught my eye, it said super antioxidants. Coffee with antioxidants. Okay, great. And I love this coffee. It's really delicious. You can't make it you can't just because it's not instant, you can't just throw it in the cup and pour hot water over it. You need a coffee press or some other professional coffee device. But it's really, really simple, very simple. Coffee enthusiasts will know that. I'm not a coffee enthusiast, but I have started drinking coffee more often, and by that I mean like every morning. I won't drink coffee past 12 p.m. So that was great advice that somebody gave me a long time ago. I don't remember who it was, but I do remember the great advice. And because I always am vigilant about my teeth and I don't want to stain them, I drink hot boiling coffee through a straw, paper straws. I bought the metal straws, but they conduct heat and they conduct cold, so they hurt, so I don't use them anymore. I've just set them aside. They're my never used utensils because I can't figure out what I would possibly use them for. The only thing I drink at room temp is water, and I don't need a straw for water, but I go through lots and lots of these because if you remember, I mentioned in my previous videos, I love tea, and I like specialty teas, but I also like this. It's not necessarily a specialty tea, but it's very, very good for you. It's delicious. I believe it's a Hispanic company, and they're actually, I don't know if San Diego would be considered local to Los Angeles. It's all relative. So they're local. I would consider them local. And this particular one is Seven Blossoms. They have slim tea, all kinds of herbal teas. I haven't had their slim tea, and I'm always trying to be slim. So, coffee, tea, water. That's it. So I love to eat chocolate. I'm a chocolate freak. So I eat only organic chocolates. Yeah, sometimes I'll buy a Hostess cupcake and slice the solidified icing off of it. Yeah, I do a lot of quirky things. And if the camera would focus properly, actually the phone, you can see this. This particular one is crispy chocolate. They also have a mint chocolate, Calera, which I love. Mint is my favorite. I detest garlic. I love mint in just about everything. This is Nellie's Organics. And my Hail Mary, which given a choice, I cannot go without. That's when I say given a choice, when I have a choice to have what I want. So this is dark chocolate. Actually, I meant to buy mint chocolate, but this stuff is amazing and unbelievably good. You can't believe that you're tasting something so good. This is chocolate ganache pie, and it really is true to its name. This is paleo friendly. It's dairy free. I'm not paleo. I'm not really dairy free at this time, although I do go vegan off and on, just whenever it hits me that I want to. So all of these organic chocolates, they're actually more like a live food, so they're sold in the refrigerated section, and I keep them refrigerated at home as well. But these pies are so phenomenally delicious if you're not eating something fresh, but they are live, the ingredients. And this is great with hot tea or hot coffee. I keep myself stocked up on those. And pistachios for protein. I mentioned before that I shouldn't be eating nuts because I have nut allergies, but I've started eating them anyways. I eat coconuts, peanuts once in a while. Almonds are on the lower scale of allergens. Peanuts are not nuts, but they're on the high scale of allergens. I eat those too once in a while. I'm trying to get my system used to them so that I don't sneeze and have other flu-like symptoms because of my allergies from them. Pistachios are mild. I love them. I could eat a lot. These are roasted and salted. I wish they had the unsalted kind. They're unshelled, so that's why I buy these. They have the shelled ones that are unsalted, but I would be sitting down all day shelling pistachios, and I don't want to do that. So I buy these. They are salted, so I slow down on how much I eat. I'm not watching my sodium, but if I'm slowing down, I guess I am watching my sodium. So, okay, here's the mint chocolate that I mentioned briefly for the Nellies. This is really delicious to me because I love mint everything. So there it is there. And I look at ingredients very carefully before I buy them. So if you want to freeze on that portion, you can read the ingredients upside down or sideways or whatever you want. But I am starting to eat some cheese now because I want calcium, and this is raw cheese, raw sharp cheddar. I love sharp cheddar and Swiss. So this is from It's not exclusive to Whole Foods, but I bought it there because it's really difficult to find this at other places. Um, I eat only raw cheese. It is really, really delicious. I do melt it so that, you know, bust the whole raw thing, but when I eat it raw, it's raw. So wherever you go, there you are. Speaking of which, Honest, the Honest Company, finally came up with a flip top uh, dispenser for their wipes. I use these wipes because more sentimental than health reasons. I mean, yeah, they have somewhat healthier uh, products, okay? But when I was pregnant with my beautiful baby boy, I was given about 3 cases of these, and that's how I discovered these. I like them a lot. At the time, they didn't have the flip top lid. Believe it or not, it had a paper closure slash opening, which was impossible because they didn't stay as moist as long, and it was really difficult. But they finally came up. I knew they would eventually, but why wouldn't you come up with it from the beginning? I don't know, but here it is. And I keep these everywhere in the house. It's certain stop points, so there's always wipes there because I'm big on being clean, even though the house is really messy right now, and that bothers me. These are what I use for disinfectant wipes. I do buy Clorox and Lysol lemon scented wipes, but lauryl sulfate is a big thing. I don't know why they're still using it. There are parts of Europe where they banned it for a long time. So I use these. I feel better when I have these for disinfectant wipes. I actually love those. All in keeping healthy. And then I came across this cutie here. I wanted a hoodie, and then I just like said, okay, to myself, whatever, I let it go. This is actually green. It's showing royal blue on camera. It's a teal green. Um, and it's organic cotton, which I really like. I can't wait to put it on. I might just wear it tonight when it gets a little colder. It's kind of cold here today, but not that cold, and I'm always colder than everybody else, and if I think it's nice, then it's not that cold. So, and this is a size small, and it's non-GMO, family-run company, non-toxic ingredients, sweatshop-free renewable energy, fair trade certified. So at least it's certified fair trade and all the other good stuff. Um, their dyes aren't harsh. This is packed. So I like the color, that's why I bought it. But I do prefer organic cotton. I've had a lot of hemp and cotton fiber clothing. They don't last as long, so maybe they'll be improving on that with time. Um, So I really like this one. It's very soft, and I'll wear it in another video. So I'm gonna make lunch today. So I found vegan chorizo and organic tomato paste, taco seasoning. And so the thing is that I try to eat all protein all the time, you know, with my tons and tons of chocolate every day. Um, but I kind of like couldn't figure out anything I want to eat anymore. I don't know if it's the way I've been feeling or what. And then I woke up this morning and thought, I'm craving like a sloppy Joe type thing. And I went to the store, and all of their vegan crumble meatless meat, the unmeat, all the different brands have cane sugar. Because I eat chocolate every day, I make sure that nothing else that I eat or drink has any sugar at all. I used to use organic honey. I don't even use honey anymore. I have all these jars of really good honey. They're sitting there, but you know, once in a while. At any rate, so I found vegan sausage, chorizo sausage. So I'll crumble that with chopped organic mushrooms to give it more substance, and I will make that. And so the thing about me is that because I eat a lot of protein, it's for a reason. It's the way of my diet, yeah, for health reasons. Thing is that I also eat carbs, obviously, because I eat lots of vegetables, and some vegetables are considered high carb. What I don't eat is starch carbs. So I'm not a rice or pasta or potato person. I don't remember a time when I really cared for potatoes, but then in the last year I've started craving French fries. Once in a while I crave rice, so I buy forbidden black rice. Um, which I haven't had that much. I've had it a little bit. That's really high in carbs, but it's very, very good for you. It's also very high in antioxidants. It's actually white rice that I was craving, long grain, but anyways, I make compromises when it comes to my diet. So today, for what I'm going to make, the sloppy joe with the unmeat that I found, I'm also going to have olive bread. I never eat starch carbs, but I really have been craving bread, bread-like stuff, something crunchy. I've been eating tortilla chips, just plain unflavored tortilla chips that I found that are homemade. They come in a big bag and they're really, really good. That's been for my crunch cravings. And I thought today I can't just keep going and going, not having some kind of starch carbs. So I bought a fresh loaf of olive bread. I was going to buy sourdough, but I decided on the olive bread because olives are good for you. So it has organic olives in it. I'm looking forward to that. And so I'm happy to be here with you guys. Again, this is a young channel. Please hit subscribe, thumbs up, share, and I just want to let you know that prayer works. Whatever your higher power is, that's up to you. Pray, pray, pray. And just remember, keep your faith, and your faith will keep you. Thank you guys. Bye.